Hello everybody and a good day to you all. Today I am talking about Percy Jackson in the Olympians season 1 episode number 6. We take a zebra to Vegas. In this episode here, we got the team, Percy, Animus, and Grover finally make it to Vegas. They make it to the hotel, and they gotta find Hermes to try to help them so they can talk to him, so they can help them get to Hades, so they get the boat and they can stop this war. That's what they want to do. Even though Ares did help them with the truck. He didn't want to because he felt that the little mission is pointless. It's not going to solve anything. Zeus wants this war to happen, so it's going to happen. And then you got Grover. He's saying, "Hey, I think I know who took it." And you see where he's going with the logic that he's choosing. Yeah, that makes sense. But just like always, it's like in all these episodes here, they do this thing where they have Percy and Animus go off do their thing, and then Grover go off and do his thing. So they finally get there and they just separate. So Grover sees the satyr there, and he knows his uncle, and he knows what mission that he's on, and then he also want to figure out has he found any way to get the frying pan. He found any clues or anything like that to help him further on the journey of the frying pan. He wants to know if he had any progress. And so they go on that little mission together as well too. And then you got Percy and Animus. They found Hermes, and they're trying to appeal to Hermes by using his son Luke, because he knows Luke doesn't like him. They don't have a great relationship, and so he said, "Hey, if you do this for us, this will help Luke respect you more, and he might like you as a father. You might come together and all kumbaya and everything, blah 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 blah." And so you got that situation going on there. Now the chemistry between Animus and Percy is getting stronger and stronger as the episodes go on, because at first they feel like they didn't really care about each other, and then all of a sudden you can tell that they got each other's backs, and I really do appreciate that. And now Grover, the weird part is though, Grover and Percy supposed to be like the bestest of friends, and you think their relationship would get even closer because of this, but they feel more distant, which is very odd, because every mission they go on so far, the show, I don't know if the show hates Grover, or they don't want Grover part of the show, or they don't think Grover should be here, but they always try to get rid of Grover. They always find a way to get rid of Grover all the time. And now maybe they do this because they want the relationship between Percy and Animus to be stronger, get more established, so they can grow. They have to go through things so they become. So when they finally do become a thing, that you can see the progress of that. But because Grover's there, they can't make that happen. So in a way, he's kind of like blocking that from happening, maybe. So they want to get rid of him and have him do his own thing, and have him over there. And so he's not part of it. Like he's part of the show. But all the time he doesn't seem like he's part of the show. Most of the time he seems like he's useless. Like he doesn't bring them to the show at all. And you kind of feel a little bit of that here as well too, because in the books, it takes him a little bit of a while to figure out what's going on in this hotel, how time stands still and freezing like that. But here, Percy figures it out pretty fast, pretty quickly, because they give clues earlier on. But if you have read the book, you won't really notice it, because in the book, when they get to there, you see people dressed in different styles, different eras all over time. You see from the 60s, from the 70s, from the 20s. You see all these different people just dressed certain different ways, and all there, just hanging around to modern time. And at first, nobody's paying attention to it. They're not really noticing what's going on. And slowly they start to be affected by what's happening. And you have Percy, I think he's talking to some kid who's like playing a pinball game, something like that too. And he's like, I think he dressed like in the 60s. And he's talking to Percy, and Percy started to realize why he's talking to realize he's talking funny. He's saying a lot of slang that doesn't make no sense to him. And then he asks him how long you been here like that too, and then he's something like that, and you can see what's going on. It uses the people around him so you can figure out what's happening. But here he just figures out pretty fast. Doesn't really just explain how he figured it out so quickly, really. Not really, but it doesn't really focus on it that much. Like it's trying to get to. I don't understand why the show's like moving so quickly. But at the same time, I do understand, because they only got 8 episodes, so they got to get to the point pretty fast. But they cut out a lot of all the stuff that build up to it, that make it make more sense. So it just cuts to the end, and these are the build up. So you don't really get how he got to that point that quickly. Like it tells you the punchline before it set up the joke. So you just, okay. I guess you just gotta go along with it, which is kind of messed up for the show. A little messed up a little bit as well too. Special effects and CGI is okay. It was fine. There's a scene it show him underwater talking to the sea woman. I'm not sure what she is, but I'm not sure if she's a mermaid or whatever she's supposed to be. And he's talking to her. I looked okay. Trying to get information about his father, but also in the vision, we get to see who a person the voice behind the vision now is, which is very interesting. And this time, you also figure out the person you have in the vision, he has a vision about can see him as well, which is also very creepy. I just, interesting. Now, I don't know who this guy's supposed to be just yet, or how important a role he's playing in Percy's life, because he seemed to know what Percy's doing, what he's up to, and he also seemed to be watching him as well as Percy's watching him. So that's very interesting. Now, Percy didn't see who he was talking to. Now, he read the books, you already know who most likely he was talking to, and also you already know who stole the boat as well. But seeing the journey, how they figure it out, how they get in there, I think it's very interesting as well. And now not a lot of things happen in this episode. Nothing really exciting or like that happened. It has a funny moments in here, especially the scene where Percy like learning how to drive a car for the first time. I thought that was very, very. It made me bust out laughing or anything, but I thought it was cute. So far this episode was just okay. It wasn't like the worst thing, it wasn't the best thing either, but I thought it was just fine. It's fine. It's still moving the story, moving along as well. I was liking how certain characters seem to like be growing. How they like Percy and Annabeth, how they're growing as characters. I really do. I mean, I am enjoying that as well. I thought the performance was fine. Nothing mind blowing there, but I thought it was okay. But Grover seemed to be the weakest part of the show, which is very interesting to me. Because also, he was the only one who was affected by what was going on. He was the only one who started to forget and not understand what's happening. Which I was trying to figure out why. Why? I think it might have been explained. I'm not sure that happened in the book or not. I can't remember. If it did happen in the book, it must have like been explained better. Because in the show, it doesn't really explain why only he was affected. It's just like, is it because he was a satyr? Because it affected Augustus a whole lot too. Like he seemed like almost like he could barely say a complete sentence without blanking out. So that was very interesting, very weird. So yeah, like I don't know why it affected Grover so fast, so quickly. I mean, it did show a little bit of Percy starting to be affected by it, but he managed to like overcome it and fight it just pretty fast. But I don't know. It was very odd. But other than that, I'm still enjoying the show. Seeing what's going. The acting performance from the kids, especially, is done quite well. I've been enjoying the performances as well too. And now, like I said, even though there wasn't a lot of action in it, I still have fun watching it. I'm not sure if this is better than the previous episode or not. But to see that they have it seems more focused and starting to become more of a team, I am enjoying that part of the show. Yeah. So that's about it. So leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought about the episode of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. If you haven't been watching it, check it out for yourself. Hoping you're watching, you enjoy having watching it too. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really do appreciate it. Also, links down below. Next to my social media, you want to follow me there, and also to my store where I sell my shirts and socks, everything else and whatnot. See some stuff about stuff, I really appreciate it. Like I always say, in my dreams of life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.